here at Golden Mayer Plaza, and I'd like to show you more rollerbladers than you can even imagine. You know, at first it's 300. It could be 300 million. Imagine your planet inundated. This is just a small corner of what's going on. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody's safety first, and they're all headed out. I guess it's the beginning. This is the meeting place. Just like going to the club, let's meet outside of the club and take over all the world. All right? So they're moving, moving, moving. Everybody's moving out. You know? And then there's an angry man right there. It's like, stop being gay around me, brother. You know? Oh, now it might be a thing. You know? Who knows? It could be an incident. That man don't care how many rollerbladers there are. You see that? A lot of times that's the words I want to say. You're in my way. Get out of the way. That's like meth. That's an angry man. You know what I mean? Jeez Louise, the butt on that one. But when you go like that, the guy said excuse me, and the people didn't move. Like he's an asshole. He's like move. But again, this is like rollerbladers when they're stationary. When they're going 90 miles an hour and you don't move, well, you're at fault because they're used to impact. Believe me, when I was skating, I was used to like crapping out and falling. I fell off a fucking mountain. If you're in my way, it's your fault. The people above you be like, "Hey, watch out, there's a guy, there's a bullet, a human-sized bullet." You know? When they get up to speed, rollerbladers is like, yeah, I don't know. I don't care about my life or yours. Bye. Hey, Tom, you just missed it. You're like, your people, kind of, but bicyclists, except in this bicyclist, you can rewind the stream. A lot of times people don't rewind the stream. I rewind your stream just to see how you set up. Yeah, getting fancy with that. I'll respond to anything, four-letter anything. You can call me fuckface. It's like, hi, Tom, you in the mood? You rarely call me fuckface. Tell me all about it, you know? This is my day. I didn't go home to my wife because she says she hates me. And I remember your advice, like, go get a trailer. And I did. I got a tractor and everything. I got a truster. Truster is a lot cheaper than a trailer. It's like, you find a trusting person. It's like, oh, you're a truster now. I'm going to live inside this truster. And the skaters came late, by the way. If this was skaters, that wastebasket, everybody would be trying to jump over it. But they're going for speed. There's some who are maybe a little bit less prepared, and these are the grinders. Yeah? You guys aren't going? They're branching off. Basically, all you need is a helmet. But if you're really good, you can do it without a helmet. And when you're really good like me, you do it without rollerblades. Just like, how am I back? Oh, all of you, have a great time and don't get hurt, okay? I'm too old to do this stuff. And some of them are my age, but they've been practicing. They take their supplements and they're very supple. Not me, though. Basically, my thing is my wife's. If I showed you, let me see if I can. I would show you my wife's text messages, but you're not my therapist. And she just texted me right now. Are you okay? After saying, I hate you, I hope you die, I'm going to show what you wrote to my son. I'm like, you're going to have a taste of life without me for 10 years. It's like when you're assigned on a mission and there's only two people, you're going to blame the other.
Sorry about that.
No
sir.
problem, sir. I love the beard.
Thank you, brother.
I wish I had that kind of beard.
It took 7 years, bro.
7 years. Holy crap. My wife is hot to me, not to you. You'd probably call her mid, but you can't pierce through the superficial. Thanks. Hey, Brando, it's like almost the first time you're here. Welcome home. I'm just gonna be an asshole and all hail California. You're a managing moderator. You just waltz in here and got that. Most, if not all, of my people have to prove themselves. But I've talked to you. It's like Brando, California. No, I'm from Ottawa. Oh, poor you. You and all your puppet shows. Say something for all the boys. Hey, Red. Well, yeah, you can pierce through. Howdy, bitch. I demoted Sean to standard, so you guys can time him out if he comes in here. I asked him a simple question: Are you Satan? And he's like, okay, yeah, you are. Or you can, right? Whatever. You can do it. We can do it. And I know it's gonna fail. Just like Rob Schneider, Herb Schnerbler, right? Like Rob. Hey, Rob Schnerbler. You just add a Y and an O to your first name. And he's half Filipino, but he went to Amfest, which is like American Fest, which is like Fest in America. What am I, stupid? Fruit Pooters. Did you rewind the stream? Brando is pretty much the only one I would think like, hey, what happened earlier? Click, click, click. How did you do that? You can rewind all streams. You saw, and that's just a mere show of power. Like 500 fruit booters, like Leonidas and his 300 took over 10,000 people at Marathon. And then, somebody got mad earlier. It's like the black man said, excuse me, and the guy didn't move. And it's like he started going off. Not so tough now. Fuck, I hope you broke an ankle. But me, I've been rollerblading, and if I ever got to 93 miles per hour and all your friends didn't warn you that I was coming, it's your fault. You're in the fucking way. Yeah? They must want you to die. It's like, hey, there's a bus coming. Fuck that guy. Yeah, well, not before. I'm gonna make him then. It's like, Hitler wasn't stopped in Madagascar. Well, that's my next mission then. Herb, stop volunteering shit. Thank you, but nerd Schnerbler. You know? Yes, I was a rollerblader for over 7 years. Thanks so much. That doesn't upset me. My wife says, you talk to all those gays online and chat and smoke. That's my only superpower. I direct you guys, and something like that happens. People just end up screaming. You know what I mean? I talk to you guys and somebody screams around me. I don't know why this works. It's like, why are you talking to all those gays? Because they listen. Straight people don't listen to me, man. They're too uppity and in their heads, and I know what I'm doing. I did it all by myself. Help, bail me out, government. And I thought you did it all by yourself. Yeah, it's like Crady showed me on Facebook, Alaska. It's like I asked myself, where's all the snow? Is the lake and the mountains are bare? It's like, this is some bullshit. I thought the frozen north was always frozen. No, it wasn't ICE. It was a joint task force with DEA, ATF. I was accused of being a white-collar criminal. Feels the same, though. And they were about to. They had a 2-foot boomer. It's like a 2-foot section filled with concrete, less than $10, and then a crowbar. And then they were like, and then I get out of the elevator. Hold on, guys. I have the key. You have the key? I have the key. That's an $8,000 fucking security door. We're going to be billed for that. Hold on, whatever is going on here, we can sort it all out. And if you wanted to, like, idiots calling everyone, you know what I mean? Like those Indians, like Romeo dialers. Hello, would you like me to play with your pussy? No? Maybe later. Hey, Dirt, are you Dirt or are you just a shooter? Huh? Impersonating Dirt is like Dangle. You know? You're messing with the divine. I wish you'd stop. I wish you'd change it to like Nate's number 0 shooter. But, if you don't change all your name or all that within 10 seconds, I'll ask a mod. like either Don, Herb, or Brando or Tom. Now Brando is the all new mod. He's our baby mod, and he hasn't banned anybody in my chat, and he's a managing moderator. Brando, Yukon, will you do the honors, please? If he's in jail, then you don't mind putting a shooter in jail. Shooter McGavin. You know? Go ahead, don't be shy, Brando. It's not like you can do this shit in the bus. What? You're wearing the hat? Hey, Prime. So you got a defender. Prime's gonna defend you, shooter. You should thank him. You should suck his dick. He's Irish, you know. I shoot blanks. Hey, laddie, come check. Let's see if I shoot blanks today. Open wide. All right, shooter? Now, if you don't obey Mark's little suggestion, coded as it is, well, he'll be the one to time you out. I think he's a managing mod. Yes, he is. Not only time you out for 10 seconds, he could probably hide you from the channel. I could unhide you. So any last words or nice messages from Dirt, who you put in jail or killed 6 feet under? You know? Any other questions? Ask me anything and I'll answer anything. This is the Book of Job. I asked ma'am, it's like, why would you tolerate all those Palestinians gathering here? And it's like, well, they heard that I was starting a roller skating club. So yeah, it's kind of loud. So it's like, oh, I feel better now. Still, my wife hates me. Should I kill myself? In fact, you know, start a poll. Hey all, should I end my breathing schedule? Yeah, that's a little poll. Bumbling. So he's whatever he does is your responsibility. In my chat or in all chats, Prime. You Nola Irish bug. I need a better thing. Bumbling. I hope you all say yes, by the way. One said yes, one countered with a no. Boo. Make up your goddamn minds, guys. This is audience participation. There's always going to be a semi, yeah, do it, pussy. And it's like, wait a minute. He might have the key to the safe. What safe? And then it's like, the safe with all that money. I saw this in Joseph, the Technicolor Dream Code. He has, like, you know, a lot of brothers, but Ruben says, hold on, we could make more money by selling him rather than killing him in the thing. If we put him in a pit and throw rocks on him, we make no money. But there's a bunch of Jews or like merchants, we could sell him and then have money. Speaking of a standard, okay, get his ass. Don, you are a managing, oh, you're standard. Mark, you're a managing moderator. Brando, you're a managing moderator. Herb, you're a managing moderator, standard moderator. Damn. So anyway, Brando is the only one allowed to time out people. It's his first day. Don't make him look bad. Okay? Flex a bit. Speak some Chinese for him, Derek. Yeah, my little brother said pause. That doesn't mean, are you my little brother? I don't think so. Although he has shot guns before. Sometimes my little brother takes care of all problems for me. But there's one word that would confirm, and you don't know how to say it. So, I don't like hesitation with my baby mods. Is Brando still in here? You're a standard mod. You have to, like, you know, do it, pussy, to the baby mod and make him flex his powers on you. That's what I put you as a standard mod yesterday. I don't see any agitation whatsoever at all. Three people have said, no, don't do it, Nate. I probably won't because I follow a thing. My breathing schedule is flexible. All right, guys, so what's the heaps? The heaps is a bunch of trouble and it's separated already into heaps. So, like, you get your pay from the heaps. My pay is feeling sad, and then suddenly a prince and royalty of Islam says, excuse me, are you Muslim? Like, no. Why? You look Muslim. And it's like, I have no money. I have zero money. I had to go home to Jersey. Well, then you have zero barriers, and you have a lot of charm. How can you not go home? And he's like, you're right. Like, yeah, fruit boot. Apparently, what are you talking about? Fruit? I did a live stream where I spoke in an Indian accent. All I had to do was talk like this. But I can do Canadian, kinda, sorta. Shh. That's basically what I learned from my Canadian guild leader. Just shh. He did say some other things, like milk comes in bags and whatever. Or it's just like moose or meese. Yeah, what's Joy Behar American vibes? That's what haram means to me. Yeah. Anyway, I guess you're not mod material, Brando. You have precisely 10 seconds to time out Sean. But I'm pretty sure you're friends and all that. So we're going to take a little trip, an imaginary trip. Here we are on the 0th floor, and we're going to go up a building. And it's a 10th floor building. It won't kill you, probably hurt you, your shoulder or something. 40 stories would definitely kill a person. 80 stories, 93 stories. So here... Normally that's good enough to cancel a murder, but nice try, Sean. So, like all villains in the and near the end of the movie, McLean. I'm if all I'm gonna all you don't care about these people at all. I'm gonna shoot them until you find one that I do, or you do. Oh, you're just gonna time out Sean for me as your first act. Otherwise, we're gonna go on a little trip mentally from the 0th floor to the 10th floor, and I'm gonna push off your avatar, your spirit, your soul, and see if it crashes to the ground. So by the time I get to 10, this all new perk of managing moderator that you didn't earn, I just gave it to you. Since you don't want to use it, I'm gonna take it all back. All right. So we're starting at 0. You can be confused. I'm so confused right now. What's going on? That's what all heroes do. You want me to push my sidekick out? What did he do? Like delay. Okay, and we're going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and push. I take off your mod, give you back, remove the mod of Sean, and now add as moderator, managing moderator. This is how instant reaction is gonna be. Sean has timed out a lot of people for me, and I gave him back his son. All right, see you, Brando. Looks like souls ascend to heaven, like farts. He's off to the real world where this imaginary world dream sequence doesn't matter. Just like watching The Matrix, it's just a movie. I got work. Peace out, brother. Thank you for that thing. He is incorruptible by power. He didn't earn the mod, and he doesn't care about the mod. If that doesn't piss you off, well, you're all in cahoots. So how's it feel? I gave you back your son. Give me back my mod. And I did. How you feel about that? If you're like any good guy, I should have asked for more, like Oscar Schindler. This watch, I could have freed 10,000 Jews. It's worth that, man. So, if you see Brando in the bus, try to corrupt him. He'll just laugh at you. This is all for work. Bribes, don't care. Voting Trump. He's probably the only Trump supporter in all of Canada. Trump has promised me power unending in ways quite unlike as ever before. All I have to do is go to work. Bye. Is it? Give me back my son. And he's not on your side. He's Illuminati controlled the opposition. But so am I. Who would win in a Mel Gibson contest? The actual Mel Gibson or me? You're black, I'm mad. We're partners. Or what women want. Hey, I wonder if all her tampons fit. Why do I have the thought in my head? It's another woman talking to me. Here's something. Sean, I can rely on you to mangle any woman's name in all of creation. I've given you the client list of Epstein, and you will be like, Dar Tingle Wingle Bungle Bungle? Yes, they were on the thing. So I want you to hold tight to this name. Joanna Dragic. Mangle it. If somebody asks you, hey, tell me all you know about Joanna Dragic. Jennifer Aniston? Why, she was in France. All right, pal? You can also sell Hell in a Cell. He's very good at mangling names. Better than Manuel Noriega. He's probably Manuel Noriega. Usually it's just like, who could possibly be Manuel Noriega? And it's like Sean. Shanuel Noriega. All right. So Brando's incorruptible, good guy, our guy in Canada, in the Yukon. Was like, there's gold and then there are hills. I don't care what you think is worth. I know my worth as a man. I'm gonna work and mine some gold. You motherfucker. The one time I asked you to mangle the name and you spell it right. Rachel Blue Rosenthal. I'm glad you don't write things down on a notepad. At least the main name, you know. Just like in Star Wars with Keira Knightley. Yeah, she's the queen. Queen Amidala. You spelled the distractions name right, so she gets extra pay this year. She gets her 13th month bonus, and out of your pocket, Sean. Thanks for spelling it right. Meanwhile, the real queen is like Rachel Blue Rosenthal. Right, right, right. Damn it, I should have written it the first time. The Queen of Naboo will reward you according to your stupidity, I promise. Long, long time ago, I can still remember when that Jedi used to make me sing. And I knew I had no chance. All the notes had really pants. And I mangled all the lyrics for a while. But Joy Behar, she made me shiver. And Hillary Clinton ate my liver. Bad news on my doorstep. I couldn't get more strep. I can't remember how I died, but I sure had things of diary inside. And then I went to the bust unflied the day I fucked your mom. Ba, 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 ba. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. When you're Irish and drunk, and I've been to so many Irish bars, it's like, you do the part where you just like the chorus. And then it's like, okay, he's doing good with the nonsense. Why don't we give him words? Yeah, yeah, bardy, bardy, boo. Honestly, boys, girls, whatever, lurkers, vaccinate your kids. What's the harm? At this point, you survived 7 years of COVID. In 2015, Al Gore had an event, or 2013 or something. In 2 years, New York will be covered in water. And they laughed at him. But what he did was he fudged the numbers. It's actually 2025. He gave you 10 years to make fun of his climate change stuff. This is the year we die. Hope you're all prepared. He gave you 10 years, like a good prophet. You know, so far the no's are winning. And I had a really strange nightmare. There's some entity called Jezebel. She preys on like lonely men who work too hard in an office, and she seduces them with the dreams. But in my dreams, Jezebel is just like, boy, am I tired. She laid her head on my right shoulder, and I was like, that is the sweetest thing a demoness could ever do. It's like, boss, I'm tired. Yeah, I can tell. Take a nap. Have you downloaded all my videos? I mean, I did give you free MP3 downloads.online. That's the fastest way to like hoover anything. I use it for work. Right now, I haven't taken a shower. I smell like ass. But even then, the rollerblader's like, yeah, well, you know, when you have expended effort and you're going 93 miles an hour on 4 plastic or rubber wheels, smell is the last thing you worry about. Which incidentally ties into rotten.com, you know? What do you call all these dogs with no nose? I don't know, but they smell funny. Yes, I had a 24. Actually, I had a whole 1 week video, and it's still in the YouTube archives, just in case it's relevant for our ongoing federal investigation. I can't access it, but they can. It's like we copied it on USB, and then just give an error message. Can't be accessed. In fact, if you really wanted to interview Mark Mays, just download all his videos. You're really good at like taking out snippets, sound bites. But the thing is, how do you keep a moron busy all day? Ask him to make Mark Mays videos, edit. There's so much material, especially when he can just trigger you or push your PowerPoint. It's like, And he's just a derivative dreck. He's a hack. He can't create anything. He just repurposes it. And like, what's the problem? I don't have one of those. Why is he complaining? Some say I'm not playing with a full deck. I've been playing with a full deck. You want to see what Joanna Dragic looks like to me? Very hot, very sexy. Almost as sexy as my wife. She's a camper, People have weird delusions. She's Queen's, that's Queen. Formerly Roxanne Mitsubishi Bitch Witch. But when she's tired, it's like, oh, okay. Maybe I'm pushing it too hard, witch. And then she turns out she's my payroll witch. You just keep hiring all these people. How are we going to pay it? That's not our problem. That's God's problem. They're all angry at God. He's going to pay them as controlled opposition. We just observe. Hey, God, how come they're getting paid 1 trillion times more than us? And we're doing all the hard work. Because you're stupid. I mean, this is front cam. It's easier to leave it. It's easier to get all the babes and mobility scooters to come to my camera than for me to chase them. Those are the ones who want to be on camera. Promise me, think of me fondly, silent and resigned. Remember me. You guys will ever watch Phantom of the Opera? Remember me once in a while, please. Promise me you'll try. And I'm surprised that all these high school classmates of mine, college class, once in a while they think of me. And I have these huge nightmares. And I'm like, so here I am in the grass with some dumb witch. And she's remembering me for some reason because I'm the end mob. And here comes a raid player raid trying to kill me. And I've been thrown under the bus as a memory. And I always win, and I wake up, and I do these lives. What's the best? Look at the bumbling Irishman who's suddenly a Broadway snob. Aspects of Love is actually better. You're right. I should never have come back here. Or don't speak such nonsense. I'll bow out now. It's a decent thing to do. Don't be absurd. You're talking drivel. Yeah. Jesus Christ, superstar. Who are you? What do they say you are? Yeah, but what if they had Jesus Christ Superstar 2? The twinning. This time he's got a sword. Our Lord came here weaponless, born in a manger, nothing. And he still caused trouble. Imagine he was armed to the teeth this time.
We don't have much left in our time.
CUNY. The City University of New Torque. Welcome to New Torque City. What does that spell, guys? Yeah, but never is a long time. I thought I would never see Prime here again. And here you are with an all new PFP, drinking your whiskey. TheRqzlDadBanana. Try again.
You'll see it
No, no, it's New Torque
on the
City.
shelf.
So instead of CUNY, it's CUNT, which is basically what school is all about, dealing with cunts. You know, you can either be racist or sexist, but not both. That's why motherfucker is allowed, but the N word isn't. It's primarily sexist society. You know, they have standards. You shouldn't fuck your mother. Well, he just did. Well, that's him. We have plenty of sex at home. Or you can see, like, copy that. City overlord of Pew, York. It's up to you. Yeah. A sexist would be like, we sure showed them. I'll reward you with some pussy. A racist is like, it's for men. Bro, we really burned that dude. Anyway, I'm going home and take a nap. You ain't getting sex from your brother. Like, you know, not right now. I'm tired. It's like, I literally burned a guy for you. So, you know, that should erase all, like, sexual favors. Sexist, though, is like, the more you do it, the more switched on I am. That's why I focus on my sexist side. You have the right to remain sexist. This is America. Whatever you're doing it right. If all the women are repulsed by you, you chose to be repulsive. You get your rocks off making sure women look at you and say, ew, gross. I would never fuck that. You know? If you really do like having sex with all the time with men, go for it. I ain't stopping you. What will stop you is my permission. It's like Nate approves. And then yesterday, I tried with the newborn king. I told him, my corner is the safest smoking area. Stay right here. What does he do? He leaves immediately. It's like, since this is my room, I'm not going to be cooped up in my room. Sorry, man. So as you can see, all the hot girls are in California. You don't have to listen to me. That's the best part. You'll fumble and you know, New York is the Empire State, soon to be the ex-wife state. You know, you fuck around with your racism and then we wonder, how come my wife found the sexist to take all my shit? Is Mark Mays looking? The only thing that could kill him is soap. He's never done a soap stream. Hey guys, I'm just gonna wash my hands in soap. Nothing disgusting. I'm not showing you my groin, but I have here a basin and water and a bar of soap. And I'm just gonna wash my hands before I even talk to you guys. Has he ever done that in over however many things for 3-hour videos? He's never done that and he never will. Sorry, miss. It's like an old lady. Always call old ladies miss. They're like, yeah, you're just an idiot. You're autistic. I'm 98 trillion years old. I'm sorry, miss. I did it again. Don't call me miss. Here's my first name. I'm a little too old for you, but my granddaughter, she can handle your kind of stupid. That's sexist. You know, you misgender and their age. They get flattered. Did you just call me miss? I'm literally old enough to be a grandma. Oh, sorry about that, miss. You did it again. Oh, yeah, miss, I do all these things wrong. It's a hit and miss. Get it? Right. So if he's so, like, you know, soap is for sheeple, but you're afraid to measure it. Like Tim Pool discussed this 2 days ago. It's like, let's say, right, that Israel is losing to a psyop. Isn't the main important fact is that the undefeated country is now losing? Isn't that odd? You're asserting that Israel is losing to a psyop. The main part of that sentence and that claim is Israel is losing. And they advertise Israel must never be defeated. So just to pivot to this little trivial mundane thing. 2 hours and 48 minutes of why soap has defeated Mark Mays. It's like controlled opposition. He doesn't even dare show mastery in the physical. Just get a plastic basin, some water, and a soap. Here I am washing my hands. He had the nerve to say, Nathaniel, let me borrow your wife. And I said, oh, she only goes for real men. If you guys want anything done in this world, just yell out Nathaniel. I'll be there. Well, it's like Thor's hammer. It'll take me a lot of time to go through all nooks and crannies. But by the time I get there, my impact and momentum will be like. And my cousin is now on Instagram. He's had brain cancer and brain surgery. Still has a sense. Also, I get all these unknown callers. So here I am, no mobility scooters or babes in sight. If you think like the concrete is a mobility scooter, I don't really see what you see. You can look at the sky and see faces in the clouds, or look in the concrete and see demons. I don't know. It's up to you. But I'll let you know. You guys have very high standards with babes. They have to have a perfect hourglass figures, a ratio. They have to be of sound mind. But I saw a list on X. It's like, this is the perfect man. Line item 1 is tall. That eliminates a lot of midgets. Whatever happens after is tall, a lot of people were eliminated by that first thing. They have to be tall. Why? So they can lift things for me. So slaves is a slave mentality. Tall is code for that. Yeah. You were bred to be strong, powerful, and lift stuff for weaklings. And then the rest are like good moral character, loves his mom, blah blah blah. Is tall. They put a really big hurdle like in the Marines. Marine soldier, you see that wall? Climb it, sir. I'm flabby. Your excuses mean nothing. After a while, just go around the wall. Do the walk of shame. Yes, I know you will. You will reburn too. And then if you go outside and buy ferns, you shall refern. Buy a fern. There are no promises, Sean. Again, I'm very inventive, resourceful. Rape a woman in an alleyway is probably prison lingo to take a dump. You know what I mean? It's like you saying, please don't take a dump until I return. Yeah, well, I'm going to go to do that, pal. Oh, good. They finally took down I have a stick, and they cleaned it up. NYPD. They probably swept it up, took all my garbage out. Because it's a hazard and a health code violation to leave a dead rat. They took away everything. But still, they left the dirt, which is all I wanted. You just gotta do things to push social change and cleanliness, They gave that bird due honors. Probably after the water cremation, they set it on fire. Just like Sky Guy told me. It's like they have dumpster divers. Surely they're throwing up expired weed. They don't know how to reclaim it. Oh, you want the weed? Well, we're just going to burn it in front of you. Yeah, too bad, huh? Take a whiff. I can't plant anything lasting here, I make these really deep, heartfelt sacrifices that they sacrifice to the landfill god. So the landfill god owes me. Pagan, whatever you are. He's accepted so many sacrifices for me. I think he's Filipino, the Italian pagan god. Landfill. Hey, yeah, my name's Filipino, and I'm in charge of all the landfills. And I'd like to wonder why you keep sending me stuff. This is so useful. My power has grown in leaps and bounds in New York. I didn't even do nothing. You paid up regular, and I looked at your credit score. You're bad with all of them, but you're good with me. What gives? I'm like, Mr. Filipino, I'm a Filipino too. Anyway, it's 40 minutes. One day I'll make a flag for Mr. Filipino of the Filipino crime family. You know, you heard of Gambino, you heard of Gotti. Very few people heard of Filipino.
Huh?
Basically, it's just like he was a small moving guy, but every month I pay him regular. So now it's just like I can control the weather. All I wanted to do was control a landfill. Well, too bad, you know. These are old weather control machines. You can fix them. Yeah, I could, but why? You know. Well, for the next thing, you know, you can control earthquakes. Okay, let me give it a try. That's the work of Mr. Lupino right there. It used to be all this, and then grass started growing. This is like a landfill. I call that the Lupino garden. It just happens to grow. I'm just gonna get a generic. Hey, boss. That's probably Filipino right there. See these guys? Hand over hand. They bring that up all the way. By with two guys and a third guy, they did all that. Can you imagine? I can't.